By the way, Mayor Garcetti just announced 24 cities are announcing their own UBI. $500 a month they want to pay to the low-income families in L.A. Los Angeles, the country's second largest city. Mayor Garcetti has pledged to launch a program that includes a mix of public and private money. He hinted the program could also help immigrants living in the country illegally who have been written out of federal legislation. In Los Angeles, the county said, okay, but so you wrote the same thing twice and copy paste. Okay, got that. So you got $500 a month, $500 a month that he wants to pay out as his own form of UBI. 24 cities are agreeing to this. Who does this help? Who does this hurt? Who should care? Who shouldn't care?
The taxpayers should definitely care. And I think didn't we just do this experiment with unemployment during COVID and stimulus checks? Didn't we just do this experiment and how many people didn't want to go back to work because they made too much money on unemployment?
2/3 of people were getting paid more to sit at home than they were when working.
I mean, it's, and then it's companies, I think maybe a lot like yours that suffer. People don't want to come back to work, and it's, you're going to go where the money is. To me, that seems very counterproductive. And what is stimulating this decision? Like, who is he? We already have a myriad of programs to help low-income people. I don't understand why we need to continue to add on top of that. And I'm not saying that poor people are lazy. That's not where I'm getting from. That's not where I'm getting at. Circumstances happen. I'm just wondering why these current programs that we have don't seem to be filling the void.
Yeah, I'm not. So how many other cities other than LA have
25 cities. Paterson, New Jersey has also pledged to follow a similar program. You're talking about Oakland, Mount Vernon, some places in New York, Tacoma, Washington, Paterson, Jersey, Long Beach, some other areas.
Okay, let's play a little game real quick on where we are on UBI, right?
Yeah.
Universal Basic Income.
Yeah.
I'm like 70-30, meaning I'm 70% no, 30% okay. I see some benefits with this. All right, let's list the pros and cons, and I'd love to get your responses. So what are the cons, right? The cons are obviously it encourages laziness, it encourages people not to go back to work, disincentivizes work, illegals, maybe potential criminals, just straight up losers would be getting money to sit at home. And obviously taxpayers, socialism, big government. So there's a lot of bad on UBI. What's the good? So obviously people can avoid slipping into poverty, homelessness. Some people could potentially have that money to pay their bills, maybe take more risks, start more businesses. That's an opportunity right there. And then obviously the big thing that Andrew Yang talks about is automation and robots are going to be coming for your jobs in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So there's pros and cons to this. So I'm 70-30 against UBI, but I'm not 100% against UBI. What say you?
To me, a UBI screams, I can't compete in the world. It screams, it's not encouraging people to go into the trades, which is so necessary right now. Okay,
Trade
so
schools.
Yeah, so we're doing this whole, I think when I was in high school and during my college years, it was like you got to go to college or you're a loser. Okay,
right.
And then the trades suffered for it, right? So welders and gunsmithing and finding a good mechanic. God help us, can we find a good mechanic? You know what I mean? And so all that stuff suffered. And now the trades are making a comeback.
Totally agree.
And I think that if we say we're going to give out this universal basic income, it's really just proving that all of your programs that you've done before this have failed, because they're out there, okay, and you can take advantage of them. So why do we need this additional one? We're disincentivizing people to either start businesses. There's microloan programs and loan programs for people who want to start businesses. And then, we're not encouraging anybody to think for themselves, do for themselves, or go into the much needed trades. I'm in the trades. I'm in gunsmithing school right now.
Where are you on the are you 100%, 80, 90, 50, 50? Like, where are you on the?
I'm 0% because 0%. we already have programs in place.
Are you also 0%?
Oh, let me tell you what I love about it. I love that Garcetti announced this $500 to LA. You have no idea how much I love it. Ask me why I love it.
Pat,
Let me tell you
No,
why
I want
you
to ask
love
him.
it.
No, I want to ask him.
Go ahead,
Pat,
go ahead.
Pat, why do you love it?
Let me tell you why I love it, Jay. I'm going to tell you why I love it, Jay.
Tell him.
And it's going to be a different perspective. But I love this stupidity of what LA is about to do. Do it. Go for it. Give people free money. Here's what it's going to do. Look, you know, what I'm all about is the following. Okay? He's
taking off his watch.
They say a very simple line says, if you don't take care of your people, somebody else will, right? It's that simple. Now, you know, you're going to lose certain people culturally. They fit in a different culture, et cetera, et cetera. But if you don't take care of your people, somebody else will. If you don't take care of your woman, somebody else will. If you don't take care of your man, someone else will. There's always going to be somebody else that's willing to take care of what you currently have. It's that simple, right? Okay. You know, LA has a choice to offer this UBI program to the people that they want. Who's it going to attract? So imagine if you are in a different county and your county doesn't give you $500, okay? Say I am the mayor of a complete different city. I'm a mayor of a complete different county, different city that I'm running it. And LA announces they're giving $500. Guess who's leaving my city? I'm in love. I'm like, Mayor Garcetti, thank you. Thank you. Because everybody that wants free money are moving to your county. Thank you for cleaning out my county. I'm all with it. Because I'm not going to lose my business owners to your county.
Oh, no.
I'm going to lose the people that want free money to your county. I appreciate you. Phenomenal job. Thank you so much for doing this.